This is my personal appeal as a UK resident, as a journalist and as a human rights activist for the UK government to listen to the demands of the hunger strikers for Palestine and to respond to them. So far the government didn't do it, and I think I can guess why. This happened because currently in our country Zionist forces push the government to do whatever they want. For example, to support the genocide of Palestinians, and in this case to create difficulties for those ones who, like the hunger strikers for Palestine, are trying to stop the project of extermination carried out by the Zionist state against the Palestinians. Well, unlike these Zionist forces, the hunger strikers represent light. Why do they represent light, in my opinion? Because they are indicating the UK government the path to go back to humanity, because going back to humanity is still possible. They are indicating the way to go back to principles of compassion towards the Palestinian people, but also towards all the peoples oppressed by occupation. I wrote a poem for Heba, for Kamran, and for all the other hunger strikers because I'm very worried. Heba is at day 72 of our hunger strike, and Kamran is at day 68. They could die at any time, but the UK government can stop this by talking with them, by listening to them, by responding to their requests. And these requests are all related to the defense of the human rights system. Request number one is immediate bail for them because they have been held in custody for up to 2 years without charges and without a fair trial. Request number two is end of censorship, in particular the possibility to communicate with the external, to receive their post while they are imprisoned. Request number three is the right to a fair trial, which includes also the possibility to access to all the documents that are related to the accusations moved against them. Request number four, the prescription of Palestine Action, the direct action group. And request number five, the shutting down of Elbit system. Why? Because Elbit system is an Israeli arms factory in British territory which produces weapons that are then used by Israel to carry out the genocide of Palestinians. I will now read my poem, and I really hope that the UK government will listen to them before it is too late. We cannot lose these beautiful souls. They, as I said, represent light. My poem is called Butterflies and is dedicated to these diamonds, to this beautiful conscience that are trying to take the UK government back to humanity. We die, all of us, we butterflies. Governments are no more governments. Diamonds will still be diamonds. The atoms of Nazism became governments. The atoms of humanity defend diamonds. A glass of atoms of Nazism for the ministers of sunset turned them into beasts available to be just assets, assets of the supreme herbicide, aiming at scraping the rights of humans, assets of the fake version of Judaism, which is not the real Judaism, only colonial power. Prisons looking like April's sun, locked butterflies defend humanity. This is the British state today, unless the beasts go back to compassion and sanity. Thank you. Please free the hunger strikers for Palestine.